Okay, so we all know that so far this 30 series graphics card launch has been a disaster at best, with scalpers and crypto miners stealing all the stock that you could possibly find and listing them on eBay for well over double the MSRP. And with Nvidia's flagship card, the RTX 3080 Ti, on the horizon, I'm going to try to help you secure one on launch day. The RTX 3080 Ti has been rumored for a very long time, and with more and more leaks coming out over the past couple of weeks, with the most notable one being the MSI slip up by them accidentally listing their version of the 3080 Ti on their website weeks before launch, could almost guarantee that the card is coming at some point within the next month. There's no official release date yet, but we assume that with accidental listings coming up around this time, it can't be any more than a month away from release. With an estimated MSRP of $1,000 from Nvidia, again, this is just an estimate. This is not official. Nvidia has yet to say anything at all about the 3080 Ti, but you could kind of speculate. I think this is going to be fairly accurate, at least from Nvidia's standpoint, because you have to price it in between the 3080 and in between the 3090 and still keep it at a reasonable enough price to the point where it competes with AMD's GPUs. So I think that $1,000 range is right as far as buying it from Nvidia themselves. But as evident from other leaks from other countries, 3080 Ti's are going for equivalent to $3,000 US. So we might very well see, retailers like MSI, bump up prices way beyond that $1,000 mark just to take advantage of the chip shortage. Now, that's kind of fucked up if you ask me, but I would not be surprised at all if we see these cards going for $2,000, $2,500, which again is just going to make the scalper prices even more insane. I mean, these cards are possibly going to go for more than the 3090, which is crazy if you think about it. The chip shortage is so bad that the other day I went to a car dealership to look for a Dodge Challenger, and I was told that they are short on cars because of the chip shortage. The chip shortage. If you can't even find a car, these graphics cards are not gonna receive steady stock until at least like 2022, 2023. So for a lot of people like me who have yet to get their hands on a 30 series graphics card, this is big right here, because it is going to be increasingly difficult to get one for at least the next year minimum. I mean, even Sony came out and said that their PlayStation 5 is going to be very limited until 2023. That's 2 years from now. 2 years from now, they will have a steady stock of PS5s. So people potentially would have to go 2 years without a PlayStation 5. I can imagine having to stick around with that jet engine of a PlayStation 4 for the next 2 years, man. I don't know. So they gotta figure something out, because this is ridiculous. It's not just affecting the video game industry and the electronics industry. It's affecting a lot of different things, man. China is down bad, I don't know. This time around, though, it might actually be a little bit easier to secure an RTX 3080 Ti, because if you haven't heard already, they're incorporating these crypto mining limiters. So crypto miners might not be as interested in this 3080 Ti as they would other graphics cards because of this mining limiter. So that doesn't completely wipe crypto miners off the list of people that potentially want to buy this card, but it does minimize and deplete their numbers a little bit. So for the most part, when buying this card, we're really just gonna have to deal with scalpers instead of scalpers and crypto miners. So that's beneficial, I guess. I mean, I think scalpers are, they're still gonna find a way to fuck us over, but for the most part, there's less competition for these graphics cards. The next reason is some retailers are actually taking action to make sure that everybody has a fair chance at receiving one of these cards. There are some retailers like Newegg that have implemented a raffle system that I have yet to win, by the way. Newegg, I've probably entered that raffle system at least like 2, 3, 4 times. You know how I hate this so much, but they package a 3080 with a motherboard or a power supply. It's okay if you package like a 3080 with a power supply. Like, I don't mind that combination, because if I get a 3080 Ti, I have to upgrade from my 500-watt power supply. So I don't mind that, but I don't need another motherboard right now. I don't need RAM right now. Like, stop packaging the graphics card with other items unless it's a power supply. That's the only thing that's justifiable in that case. But Newegg, you need to stop doing that. But so far, Newegg is the only website, only retailer that I've seen take the kind of raffle system route. EVGA has announced its membership program, which will give its members kind of like a first dibs on the graphics card. But in order to access that membership, you have to be a consumer of EVGA. So you have to buy their products a lot, whether it's graphics cards, power supplies, whatever it is. You have to be a regular consumer of EVGA products, and I think you have to buy them. Actually, no, you don't have to buy them off their website. All you have to do is enter the product codes on their website, and only certain items qualify. Not all the power supplies qualify, not all the GPUs qualify. So you have to look into that. But I mean, I guess it's something, but at the same time, there could be scalpers out there that buy a lot of EVGA products. So does this membership program have like a way to limit bots? Because I guarantee you there's still a lot of scalpers out there that buy EVGA products and are still gonna bot the fuck out of the system, and nobody's gonna get any graphics cards. So I mean, it depends. I guess it's a good effort, but I really don't think it's gonna help that much. For many of us, like I said before, this is our last hope, at least for the foreseeable future, to cop a 30 series graphics card. So I'm going to give you 3 tips that should improve your chances to secure one of these cards on day one. Number 1, become an EVGA elite member. Like I said, I just mentioned this before. This is their program that gives members first dibs, I guess, as soon as stock is available on their website. EVGA elite members might get an email. They may have a certain time span, maybe an hour to 2 hours, to where they can access the graphics cards before they put them out on their actual website for non-members to access. So I guess that's, you could go that route if you want. If you've never bought EVGA products, you could try to buy some now just to get into the program to give yourself a better chance. Again, you're probably gonna have to upgrade your power supply. I'm pretty sure the RTX 3080 has like a 750 watt power supply requirement. So you can buy a power supply from them, see if that gets you into the membership program. But that is a good route to go. I mean, it's better than doing absolutely nothing at all and just crossing your fingers and praying that you could get one. So that is the number 1 tip for copping a 3080 Ti. Tip number 2, contact your local retailers. Like I said, a lot of retailers are doing things different this time around to prevent the chaos that happened before. So contact any type of electronics store in your town, Best Buy, Target, anywhere that might sell graphics cards, electronics, Walmart, whatever. Contact them, right? And ask them, when are you gonna get stock? How much stock are you expecting? Can I camp out in front of your store? What's the earliest that you open? Can I place a pre-order? Some stores can actually let you, if you call them as soon as but you have to do it as soon as the news drops. As soon as the news drops about the release date for the 3080 Ti, ask them about their stock and ask them if you can place a pre-order. Some stores you might get lucky. Some stores might let you place a pre-order. Some might not. So that's probably your second best bet. Is try to, if you want, it depends how badly you really want it. You could camp out, or you could try to get a pre-order. That's personally what I would do if I don't want to go the route of the elite membership. Tip number 3, this is the final tip. I think, even though this is not in any order at all, this is just what came to my mind, but I think this is the best option to get this graphics card personally, is phone a friend. Now what I mean by phone a friend is, we all have at least like 2 to 3 friends that we could honestly trust. Like you need people that you could actually trust here. Like people that got your back. Like 2 or 3 of your close homeboys. You know what I'm saying? You need to call them up and you need to say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get this 3080 series, it's 3080 3080 Ti graphics card. I need your help. Now this is how this works. So you have 3 friends, not including yourself, right? So you tell your 3 friends about the graphics card, and you set them each up on different websites. So say you have friend 1 monitoring Best Buy, right? You have friend 2 monitoring Walmart, and you have friend 3 monitoring EVGA's website, right? And then I'll be monitoring Amazon. So everybody's monitoring their own separate website, and everybody trying to purchase the graphics card. So you have to offer an incentive for this too, for them to really, you know, try their best to get this graphics card. So this is how I would work it. Whoever manages to snag the graphics card for me gets anywhere from a $50 to $200 bonus. So that gives them some type of incentive to, you know, try their absolute hardest to cop the graphics card. And obviously you pay them back. So if your friend was able to, you know, cop the graphics card off of Best Buy and you couldn't get it off of Amazon, you'd obviously give them the $1,300, how much ever it costs for the graphics card, and on top of that, $100, $200 tip per se, you know, for their effort. I think personally that's the best way to do it. You know, because sometimes this has happened a lot in the past. Websites crash, you know, and you don't want to be the unlucky person that you're like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna buy it on Amazon, and then you go on Amazon, and Amazon's whole website crashes. But meanwhile, Best Buy's website never crashed, and everybody's over there on Best Buy just buying out all the cards. Meanwhile, your friend could be on Best Buy right now buying a card for you. You know what I'm saying? You could obviously also do this yourself and just have multiple windows, have Amazon over here, have Best Buy over here. You know, if you have like multiple monitors, and have EVGA. You could also do it that route too. But it's a lot of multitasking, and you can kind of get, you know, a little frustrated in the process, you know. So I would recommend, out of all the 3 options, phone a friend is probably the most reliable option. Next to probably contact your local retailer, and then I probably put EVGA last, because again, I still feel like scalpers could get in there and mess that up. So I don't think that's an effective method at trying to solve this issue. But that's it, this video. I hope that everybody watching this is able to cop a 30 series graphics card. I wish all you luck. Please wish me luck, because I severely need a new graphics card. I have a 2060 Super. I'm not complaining about a 2060 Super. It's a hell of a good graphics card for the price. It kills 1080p, and it's able to do most games at 1440p 60, you know, medium to high settings, you know, without any hiccups. But I want to move into the realm of 4K gaming, and this graphics card cannot handle 4K whatsoever. So I'm trying my best to cop this graphics card. I'm probably gonna go the route of contact a local retailer first. I'll call a couple, you know, stores in my town, see what's up. If I can't get a pre-order, then I'll probably just go the phone a friend route and see what happens, man. And again, I'll update you guys when the time comes. The expected release date is the first 2 weeks of June. Again, that could always change, but just stay on the lookout, be prepared. Make sure to, you know, follow all your you know, Twitter accounts. There's a lot of Twitter accounts out there that offer updates on these graphics cards. Make sure to always check out Tom's Hardware, all those different websites. They'll always keep you updated on graphics card launches, not just 3080 Ti's, but also 2080, 2070, 3060s, whatever you're looking for. Thank you guys for watching, man. If this video helps you at all, if you're going to use any one of these tips, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down in the comment section down below which tip you're going to apply, and, you know, what graphics card do you currently have in your PC. Until next time, enjoy life, man. Enjoy life. I appreciate everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next one.